See,
Yeah, you know what?
we're live.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. Okay, as always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And with me, I have Val.
You have it right.
Val is here.
Val?
Yes. There we go. I have Val.
Dragonfly crystals.
Oh,
I never get
trying to figure out what goes where.
I never get it right.
Yeah. Totally. Somewhere with me. Hey, D Rose.
Hey, D Rose.
Yeah, this is episode 2 is for light workers, and hopefully we're going to get great messages. And it was funny. I was just telling Val about this new book that I got, and it arrived today, and I was going through it. And as she was saying, oh yeah, and I'm kind of flipping, and I stopped. And what did I stop on? But hold on till I show you. This is crazy. This is what I stopped on. Okay. Yeah. It
Divine energy cleansing.
may not mean anything now, but wait, for a lot of sense. So there. Thank you for being here. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Oh, Ellen.
Oh, yeah. She
Ellen
couldn't
says
see
she
it.
is an aspiring light worker.
Hey, Sherry.
Oh,
Voices
cleansing.
from the swamp.
Hey, Sherry. I'll tell you here in a second. I was trying my best. Yeah, now see if I can find it again. Yeah, watch. It said divine energy cleansing. Talk about.
Because we were just talking about
And
it.
I will apologize in advance if I'm cutting out. I have no idea what else I can do. I've done everything I can on my end. I think it might. Oh, my.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know what else to do, folks. You are cutting in and out. Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that, and been trying to figure out what I need to do. Oh.
The only thing I can think of doing
this is not going to be
get
too
if you use your cell phone, take it off Wi-Fi and use your cell phone. That's the only other thing, because that'll get a good connection rather than your Wi-Fi.
Okay,
because
so
I know all of our friends want to hear what you have to say.
Yes,
I do too.
Yeah, I get it, Ellen. Okay, so I should do the episode from my cell phone?
Yeah, because you can go in to your mail and go to my link that you sent me and just get on there with that. I mean, it's just a link to your, well,
That's
how does
right.
that work? Or just type in StreamYard and that link. That's really all you need, I think.
Okay.
It'll identify. It should identify you.
Well, we're going to give it a try. Hang tight, folks. Be patient. I'm going to try to do this. So I'm just going to get on. Okay, I'm going to go into.
Okay, Sherry, bye. Sherry's got to run out. pick up
my
her meds
Oh, okay.
before the pharmacy closes. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec while I do this. And sent. I'm going to go to join me on StreamYard, the one that I sent to you.
Right.
I'm going to do that. Oh, it's loading. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
This could be good. Tips for mobile. Entering studio. Allow my cam access. Okay. Allow. Oh. Okay. I could. Oh, wait. I haven't entered the studio yet. That's display
Yeah.
name. Oh, my
Yep.
goodness.
Oh yeah. Miracle.
Okay, let me take this out.
Let me take this out.
You got to turn your volume down completely.
Okay. Wait. Microphone? Do I take the microphone off or on?
You want the sound on your phone turned to the lowest volume, so you won't get feedback.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Lowest.
on. It's not your phone. You got your computer connection. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry.
Be patient, folks. We are doing our best.
There's too many speakers going on, so you.
Okay.
Okay. You have to unplug the speaker you've been using on your computer.
You have to unplug the speaker you've been using.
Okay, so my.
Okay, so my.
Oops. Oh my goodness.
Marina, you have to turn the sound completely down on your phone. Turn the volume completely off on your phone and unplug the camera or the speaker, rather, the microphone, rather, that you have on your computer, because that's where the two sound streams are, or you want the microphone on your phone, on the phone itself. So if you have like earbuds or I think you can just speak on the phone. I think you can just use the phone.
Does this help?
Yeah, it's kind of an echo, but yeah, it's definitely better. All the extra sounds are gone.
Okay.
But we don't have your image.
No, you don't.
Okay, just making sure you know. Yeah, I think that's much better.
Okay, I don't know on here how to do the camera so that you can see me over the phone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to kind of prop it up on something, right?
Yeah, and if I prop it up, I don't know if the microphone will pick it up. And wait a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. No.
Technical difficulties, folks. We're trying to work out the bugs. Today has been a strange day for both Marina and I. Things just kept going wrong for me this morning as well. No matter what I did, I couldn't get my scanner to work. I couldn't find the scanner software. My speaker and microphone wouldn't work when I came to test it out tonight. And it's been one thing after another. So I think Mercury in retrograde, which starts the 28th, is working very early, frankly. Anyway, please excuse the technical difficulties. We're working on it. When it rains, it pours. Yeah. D Rose. Yeah. Yeah. And it's definitely pouring. Oh my gosh. It's been ridiculous. Does anybody want an oracle reading? I've got plenty of oracle cards to go around while we wait. I got some Archangel Michael oracle cards. Just till I get a question, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, are you back? Back with the old system. You know, we'll just...
Back with the old system.
Let's just go with the old. Sorry that I took the time to make you do that.
Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, otherwise all that sound from the microphone,
yeah,
and it was just
Too much
awful. So
feedback.
yeah,
I was going to pull
yeah,
a card, a community card. So what I got for everybody is click. Oh,
Alrighty.
This is great. Crystal clear intentions. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Archangel Michael
Nice.
saying, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So make sure that you have crystal clear intentions. That's how you can manifest really fast.
Yes.
That was a neat card. I was just entertaining.
Yeah.
Not only that.
Yeah. Hi, Judy B. Okay, so be patient, not with us. Be patient with me until I can figure out what this is and kind of take care of it. Could be it's an older computer. So just want to remind everyone that if you'd like to support me so I can get better equipment, you can do super chats and stickers and all that, and donate because that's one of the first things I'll be doing is upgrading the equipment, because this is okay for the little bit that I do, but it's not going to work. So anyway, I hope you're still with us, and thank you for being here. And before I forget, don't forget, go see Val's channel. It's in the description below, and subscribe to her channel as well. And then you can subscribe, like, and share this one, and then check out the first episode that we did on Val's channel, and make sure that you like and all that good stuff on there. Okay, so Val, take it away.
Okay.
Take it away.
Well, I just wanted to cover something again that we did cover in episode 1. And that is, we called it cutting cords, and we explained what that was about. And we use the term cording in 3D language, but it's not really what it is. They're energetic connections with people. the same connections when you're reading somebody or whatever. If a Reiki healer is doing healing on someone, they have to disconnect the energy stream that connects them to that person. So they learn how to disconnect. It's that energy stream. And the same thing would happen if you had an ex and say they're thinking about you and they're always thinking about you. You're going to get their image in your head and you're going to think, you'll
Yep.
start thinking about them because they're energetically reaching out to you. That's how that works. Or maybe you have this gift where if somebody's calling you, you know it, you know who they are because you're receiving that energetic connection. That's why at some point, depending on the situation, you may feel like you need to clear those energetic connections that you no longer need. You don't have to call them cards. It's just a real easy way to get that picture of what you're doing rather than saying, energetic connections. People are going, energetic connection, but how is that something? It is, it's real.
Yeah. And we are all connected with that energy, each and every one of us. We are connected to each other. We are connected to source. So if we can use that energy to connect, we can also use that energy to disconnect and let it go. Let it go with light and love, but let it go.
Exactly. Because sometimes you might feel those feelings that person's experiencing. If you're empathic and you really have that strong connection, it can start to affect you maybe in a way that you would rather not have that. Like if somebody's upset with you or you just broke up with somebody, that connection doesn't feel that great.
Yes.
Just an example, but
Lisa Levine says hi, and Heather and
hi.
Indigo Jaguar says hi.
Hi, Heather.
Yeah. Send us good energy so that my connection continues to work and that it improves.
Yay.
Yes. There you go. That's what you can do.
That's awesome.
Sending good energy to the computer.
It's awesome. So
go ahead.
I was just going to say, so if you review episode 1, we told you about the different ways you can cut the energy stream. And I'm sure whatever you think up will work too, because we're powerful beings, and whatever we think is going to work for us will work because we have decided it will be so. So that's how powerful we are. So.
Exactly. And what works for one person may not necessarily work for another. You have to be comfortable in doing what it is that you are doing. So, and I think different situations sometimes call for different energies. Sometimes if the energy isn't too heavy, and let's say I'm out shopping and I'm picking up on everybody else's energy, I can just very quickly kind of do this and I'm okay.
It's
I'm done. Yeah.
And that's like Reiki healers do this a lot. It's combing through your energy and it's cleansing it. And they actually, another method is to, like on the ground, you can see a beautiful violet or green light, flames open up, and you just drop it down. And it's just another way to say the energy's going back to source, and energy never fades away. It just exists. So
And whatever whatever works for you. There have been times in my life where I have, for the really, really strong energetic things, where I've had to concentrate on it. And I will concentrate on whether it's it's more the person's energy, but sometimes it helps if you visualize them as well, because that's how you pick up on that, on the energy. But, I can visualize taking them from a really big place, and I'm just constantly melting them down and putting them into a little ball. Okay. And when I get them into the size that I like, okay, I can put that ball into my high-speed ray gun, and I can go, and I set it off into the depth of the universe.
I love it. And, I've heard somebody who says put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Just if somebody's angry and they're hassling you, maybe a next door neighbor or whatever, energetically, see them, place them in the freezer. It's like a cool zone where they calm down.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's just like, you know what? I'm kind of a showy kind of person. I like to do some things in a big way. So you're in my ray gun and you're going, patoo, patoo. There you go. You are so far out in the universe that, yeah.
And all those
die before you get out again. Yeah.
I like your flair.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Pew,
and all
pew.
those, whatever you can imagine, you can do it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
don't limit yourself to anything we say here. Use your imagination. You're a creator.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever it is that you create in your mind is going to work for you, because it comes from your heart. It comes from you, from your connection. It comes from your guides. Have faith in all that.
That's right. So if something pops in your head, don't dismiss it, even if it sounds really crazy.
Yeah,
don't dismiss it, because that is probably your guide saying, "Hey, you can do this."
Exactly. Do it that way. And sorry, Heather. Just a minute. I'm going to show that up there.
Pew pew. She says,
pew pew. Hey. So she says, yeah, I'm having so many dreams, I can't remember them, and I feel like I'm losing important messages. No, you're not. You're not. I even asked my guides to help, but it's literally bits and pieces. That's because bits and pieces are all that you're supposed to have right now. Right?
Everything's
as the
perfect.
downloads, as the downloads come in, you may find that the bits and pieces of information are going to come together. Or you may find that a week or a month from now, you'll be doing something and you'll go, oh, wait a minute. I remember that dream. And it's because something you picked up or you saw or you heard will remind you.
It's like downloads. When you're ready for the download, it's going to, all of a sudden you'll be getting these intuitive flashes, or this information is going to appear and make itself known to you. So it's all in its own good timing, and never stress over dreams like that. You'll get the information when you need to. And if it's one of those dreams where you need to remember it right then and there, it'll be one of those you are there dreams that nobody can forget. So
exactly.
Which we all have had a few of those, right?
Yeah. And don't forget too, you might be, I know it's frustrating. I know it is. You might be one of those people that I know that there are times when I am, when I'm dreaming, because while I'm dreaming, I'm aware of the fact that, oh, see, you think you don't dream, but you do. And then I'll wake up and I don't remember the dream, but I remember that I was aware of it. that kind of gets me sometimes. But I also recently learned that, the reason that is happening is not only because I'm not supposed to know what the message is yet, but as an energy being, I'm very busy on the other side. I'm helping other people with their downloads and doing all kinds of things. So when I'm working with the council, I mean, there's only so much that in this human form I can accomplish. So something has to go.
That's right. And that's a very good point about when we're out of our body, we're working, we're doing either our own work on our own internal things we need to work on, or we're doing the higher work.
Yes.
Like Marina, where you're working with a council of light or a council, galactic, whatever, federation, or whatever you're connected with, you're doing that on a higher level, definitely. And you might be doing all of those things, but just not realize you are all at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
because it's just, it's what we're doing up here is if we were to come back and remember all of it, I think it would be mind-blowing.
yeah.
So that's why we remember little bits, little pieces here and there, here and there. We are all being prepared, and all that we need to do is have faith that we are exactly where we need to be right now, and that whatever is happening for our greatest good. And maybe I don't understand it. And yes, it's definitely frustrating, but I will know it one day. I just have to have faith that I will know it one day.
Exactly. Everything you need to know, you have at the time.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. And whatever you need to know for the future will be presented to you at the time you need it.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what light work is all about. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Judy B says, yeah, that explains something. I have been known as Radar O'Reilly. Absolutely. Always known what others were thinking and feeling. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Absolutely. You're an empath, and you're picking up on the connections that are being sent out. And it's really it's really funny, but hi Viviani.
Hi, Viviani.
I had a chat with a friend of mine yesterday. And as we were chatting and talking about sort of, being tuned in and all that kind of stuff. And I said to her, you're an empath, right? And she went, well, I kind of think so. Yeah. I said, yeah, sweetheart, you're a light worker. You're an empath. And all of a sudden she said, oh, does that explain why I do this all the time? And she started to cry.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And I went, oh, Lord. Yes, it is. So she was explaining to me how, she said, sometimes for no reason at all, I'll just, I hear of something and I just start to cry and I can't control it.
Bingo.
Yeah, you're a light worker. And you know what? We're going to teach you some ways to ground yourself, to protect yourself. Yeah. So that you're not, because right now you're like a lightning rod. You're attracting.
You actually can feel things from other people and think they're yours, and they're not. So you have to learn to just understand what's yours and what's somebody else's, so you can sort of like Marina said, grounding yourself is key to staying in your own energy and not letting outside things affect you. You can still get information from other people.
Absolutely.
When they're with you and, they're trying to talk to you, but you don't have to take it into your emotional body or any of that. Yeah. And, meditation helps with all of this. Staying in your highest vibration of light when you meditate. And we were going to teach you a short meditation, just really something easy. And there's something called passive meditation, and there's something called active meditation. And I'm a huge fan of active meditation because you could sit for 40 years thinking, oh, I'm going to get enlightened. I'm going to get enlightened. I'm going to get, no.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. So, I suggest when you meditate, talk to your guides, call them in, talk to your angels, bring them in, ask them to talk, start talking to them, start dialoguing, and have these active conversations. You can even say it out loud with your eyes open or closed. It doesn't even matter. Just so long as you're making that energetic connection. And I usually start by pulling white light in to protect and ground yourself, into Mother Earth and back up through, because that creates that grounded connection.
Yeah.
How about you, Marina?
Yeah, very, very much the same. Excuse me, as you were talking, I remembered I watched a program that had, I think it was the Dalai Lama who was talking about enlightenment and, connections and whatnot. And yeah, he kind of said the same thing. He said, you could go under a tree and you can sit down and you cross your legs and you go, And he said, you can do that until the day you die.
Years.
Because you're going to get very good at closing your eyes and going, And I thought, yeah, he's absolutely right. And then he was describing, meditation and receiving the messages and whatnot. And receiving messages is recognizing what is a message from your from source, or your angels or your guides or whatever name you have given that, or what is coming from ego. And I've said many, many times, what comes from source is a whisper. What comes from ego is a scream.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. If it comes at you loud and clear, and this is what you need to do, you go, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Back it up.
That is probably extremely true.
Yeah.
Another thing to realize too is that your messages from your guides and angels never disparage you, never harm you or anyone else, and never say anything negative like that. It never is presented that way in any shape, or form. It's always for everyone's enlightenment, for everyone's betterment.
Yeah.
Even if it's a constructive thing, like they want you to get on the treadmill because they want you healthy.
Yes. Yeah.
Like my guides kind of show me, they actively put it in my head that I need to exercise. Like, why do I need to exercise? They're like trying to get me to eat better and exercise.
Yeah, I know. And and Heather, you're right. Yeah, we all have the capacity to be empaths. It's just to what extent, to how much are you willing to let come in versus nope, I know nothing, I hear nothing, I feel nothing, and so on. And with some people, they're uncomfortable with that, which is fine.
Yeah,
which is fine.
It can be a protective reaction to wall yourself off from your emotions and others' emotions. But if you're a wide open empath, you're pretty emotional. You cry at the doggy movies when You know, the
Yes.
Disney doggy movies.
Yes.
Have to have a box
Yes.
of Kleenex with those. But, you know, but there's ways to cope with being an empath and use it, you know, in a really good way. And it's great to have empathy for your fellow souls who are all here
Yes.
doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, you know, yeah. Empathy. Everything comes from the heart, and everything should come from love. Even the things that that disappoint you or make you angry and whatnot. It's okay, I think, as human beings, when something happens and we react with that anger. But then I think it's also important to kind of immediately, when you realize that's what you've done, stop and go, no, no, no. And I send out white light, I send out love, I send out peace, and so on. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And every once in a while we react like humans, right?
Exactly. And I have to say, our chakras are the example that you just gave. You talked about coming from your heart. And if you're coming from a really threatened place, you might be coming from your root chakra,
Yeah.
red. Your everything, your instinctual center, you're
Yes.
scared. It's your
Yeah.
base fear area, for instance.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you have all the chakras and what they mean. You can look them up.
Yeah.
But the point is, if you're seeing visions and everything, you're probably in your third eye.
Yeah.
You know, if you really are speaking truth and things are coming through, you're probably channeling something really great for your higher self.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
your crown chakra, and there's a bunch of chakras above the crown chakra.
Yeah.
So, you know, when we pull that white light in, we're opening all of our chakras. We're kind of cleaning them out, and there's a lot of exercises also for cleaning out your chakras, clearing them, rather.
Yeah.
So that's another thing.
Yeah. And as you were talking about that, the Aspie third eye hates doing domestic chores, so I disconnect while doing them. Yeah, absolutely. And what you're experiencing, I think, would be called a little bit of that time-space continuum.
Yeah.
Where, I don't want to be here. And all of a sudden, you see things, you can feel other things, you can see it through the ironing board, because it's an energy. An ironing board, we see it as a physical thing. It is something that we can pick up and we move around, but it's actually a different form of energy. So,
right. Well,
and
everything
you as
is
an
a
energetic
vibration.
being, yeah,
Everything's a
exactly.
vibration, even solid objects. So that they're not really solid, but in 3D density they are. But they're really,
Yes.
that's kind of an illusion because we can't really see the vibration or the frequency of everything. But if we raise our vibration or alter our state, like, you know, he hates doing domestic chores, you alter that frequency. And so you see things through that lens, and it definitely changes things. So, you know, that could happen. There were people who were in the trade towers when it fell, and one of them was saying, I ran down those stairs saying, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. They were able to get all the way down from the top through the stairwell and out safely because they kept saying they weren't really there. They refused to believe they were really there. They shifted themselves so that they were not really there, but they got out safely. That's just an example of how powerful that is.
Yeah. Aries Wanderer. I swear I think one of my spirit guides might be a drill sergeant. Yes.
They can be persistent, like me eating better and getting exercise. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
They keep nudging me.
I'm gonna. Yeah. And
Finally,
hi,
I did
Bora
it.
Bora.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
all right. Do you want to lead us in this and tell us about this little meditation?
Oh, my meditations are pretty simple. If
Simple works.
you can close your eyes or not, it doesn't matter. But I usually get into a calm state and I breathe about 3 times to just bring myself fully into my body, because sometimes we're walking around and we're really like halfway out of the body.
Yeah.
So I breathe about 3 times and I do this. You don't have to do it, but I ask Archangel Michael to protect me and guide me. And I visualize from the top of my head, as far up as you can imagine, this stream of beautiful white light. You can think of it as Christ consciousness, Christ light. You can think of it as divine source light, whatever triggers you to feel this beautiful, and you can actually feel it come in.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it moving down through your body, and it always feels so wonderful. And you go, oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
And as it's coming down through I always say in my mind, through every cell in my body, through every cell, every chakra, down out my feet and into the core center of Mother Earth. And you can use any color. You could use the violet light, like Saint Germain. You can call him in, use the violet light, or you can use gold. You can use any. Gold is masculine, divine masculine. Silver is divine feminine. If you're feeling like you need those energies, bring them in the colors. Pull them down, pull them down, pull them down through your feet, down into the core center of Mother Earth. Because while they're in the core center of Mother Earth, that's like, picture it like Marina says, like the roots of a tree down deep and really anchoring you in. So that pulls all this divine energy down into every cell of your body, and it really stays, keeps you centered and grounded. So then you pull up, I pull up emerald green light. It's healing light from Mother Earth. You can pull up any color you want as a representation, white or anything from Mother Earth. And then I let it come out my crown chakra like a shower. And I just keep the white light coming in, going down, doing the same thing. Do that a few times or do it only once. It doesn't matter. Then you know what I do? From my heart, I send out this light all around the world, and I picture the whole world, and I say 0 point, because for me, that triggers flash consciousness. Everybody is enlightened. Boom, it happened. And then I say, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And so it is.
Yeah.
That's just my little thing. You can do it any way you want. For me, that means something. Find what means something to you and triggers you to feel those feelings like you. And that's what a light worker does.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if you're, I think the main thing is to make sure that you're grounded, that you're protected. And for protection, you can call in anyone, you can say anything. My own personal is when I'm talking to Spirit, and I'll say, Spirit, please let only those things of God's light and love near me, my home, my family, and the world.
And I say, I'm surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. Nothing but good can come to me. Nothing but good shall go from me. That's my little saying in my head as
Yeah.
I'm bringing the white light down. I am surrounded by divine light. Nothing but
Yeah.
good can come to me. Nothing but good shall go from me.
Yep.
And you're doing that. So it's good to say whatever floats your boat for that.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like an affirmation, but I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like you do it so often you don't remember all the little steps. But
Well, yeah, exactly.
And I also call in when I am really in the meditation after I've expanded the light and I've, called it in for everyone. I ask my primary guides and angels to join me and I ask my questions. Do you have any messages for me? And then you can ask them a question about X, Y, or Z, whatever you're thinking about. And something you can do beforehand is write your questions out on a piece of paper too, because it, cements in these are the things you're going to ask. It just helps you. Your guides don't need it, but somehow it brings it to you. You may get the answer right then and there. You might get it a little bit later, but you'll get it.
Yeah. And sometimes getting no answer means that the answer is no.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Now, let me give you an example of what happened to me. My husband's going to have surgery on the 19th, kidney stones. But it can be a process and things can go a little haywire, which can make a little longer recovery time. But he wanted me to go in. I went into meditation and I asked my guides and angels, how will it be a good day for him to have that? And will everything go well on the 19th? And I sat there and I mean, probably 40 seconds went by. And finally, what I saw is this huge ball of white light. And I felt this peace and calm radiating down. Of course, that was my answer.
Yeah.
He's protected. It's all going to go well. And just keep your mind centered on that.
Yeah.
So there you are. Your answers can come in different ways, I guess, what I'm really trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's what you find what works for you. And it doesn't matter if it's, you don't have to follow someone else's. You could use what they do as a guide. You can start off using what they use. You can start off using something that's in a book or, a meditation that you can find on YouTube. If it works for you, fine. You can do that. Take the parts that resonate with you. Use those. And those that don't resonate with you, fine. Leave them behind. There's no right or wrong. It's just different.
Absolutely. And everyone's different. So everyone resonates with their own thing. So after a while, you will do your own thing no matter what you start with. You'll just develop your own shortcuts and your own everything to trigger you and put you in the state of mind and frequency that you want to be in.
Yep.
So don't doubt yourself. Whatever comes to you, if it's of the highest vibration of light, it's always something that's going to be to your highest good. So, yeah.
Exactly. So I am very, very excited to be able to get into this book. And it's recommended, the preface said, okay, how do you read this book? And it said, don't read it like, from page 1 to page whatever, all the way through. That, maybe there's 33 chapters and it's not that big. So, each one is probably 3, 4, maybe 5 pages. And it said, you read one a day and then sort of think about it, you know, see what resonates, let it kind of
I
flow
like
in and
that.
out. And yeah, I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I hope that I'll be able to stick to the, you know, maybe one a day.
I would love you to read something from that energetic clearing page for
Oh,
everyone. I would love that. I
yeah,
feel like
because that was,
that was so powerful when that happened. I'm like, oh yeah,
oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
meant to be. Oh,
I
thank
get,
you.
okay.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Heather. You're sweet. He's sending my husband healing thoughts. You're sweet.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
Excellent.
You're sweet. What a sweetie.
And yes, yeah. Let me see what is on here. Okay. I'm just trying to find something that's a little, you know, without reading the whole thing. But
It's all probably too good to pass up.
well, yeah, that's just it.
It's all golden
But,
nuggets.
yeah. Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
Well, let's read the first part. Yeah. Greetings from Archangel Michael. I am indeed present with you at this point in time, meeting you outside of time and space in this moment now, surrounding you with love, with light, with clear divine energy and healing frequency to cleanse your energy, empowering you to brilliantly shine with the truth of the divine being you authentically are. So, let us clear through illusion, distortion, and energy cluttering energy cluttering your field so that the true, harmonious, bright truth of your divine essence can effortlessly shine through all you do.
Wow. I just went, I got so much energy.
Yeah,
I can see the aura of the screen.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
And this is one of those things that maybe might have to do a little bit of a
I think we're going to have to read something from that every time. That's
yeah.
way too powerful to not share.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went into an altered state for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. That is just in wild. Absolutely wild.
It was wild. Holy cow.
Yeah. And to open it on that chapter, like it looked.
That was just wow.
Yeah. But that's kind of what happened last time. And I'm very glad that the energy is with us. And yeah, I think one of the ways that I know when the energy is really good and is working and I'm connected is I'll get the shivers from the top of my head.
Got them right now.
Boom,
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like
that's me. That's my earmark. Or wow. That's some powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. So when that happens, it's
from spirit, and it's
yeah, because it's not something you could recreate.
No.
It's not something that you could say, okay, I want goosebumps.
No, I got some powerful that's my tell for when somebody's saying something that's a universal truth, or there's something that they're channeling that's coming from some higher source.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the chills.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, and Sherry says she gets a fluttering in her stomach like butterflies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of has their own things that happen. So they get
Yeah.
this kind of tell, the tell.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, that's
Exactly.
amazing. The energy in words and the intent of that book somehow carried information and light so powerful that it put me in an altered state. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
There are things like that out there.
That's why I'm saying, oh my gosh, okay, I hope that, yeah, I don't just read it right through. Like I could see myself staying up all night, 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and what next?
You'll be like drunk on energy. You'll be, you won't be able to get up.
Yes,
You're going
exactly.
to have a frequency hangover.
Totally. Totally. But no, that's good. That's
You're going to
I
have
like
to lay in bed for a week after.
Mhm. Absolutely. But that I love things like that. And
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
Me too.
when things come together so effortlessly, yeah.
Exactly.
That's when
It's
you
meant to
know things
be.
are meant to be.
Yeah, I love it when it all comes together like that.
Yeah.
It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
and it is.
Oh my
And
God, I
you
can't
know,
believe we've been doing this. We've been doing it almost an hour.
oh my
Feels
goodness.
like we've been doing it for like 20 minutes.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I mean, to be honest, we were not in full swing till a few minutes
Yeah,
in.
good 10, 15 minutes in. So, you know, yeah, I apologize, but you know what?
It all came together.
It all came together. And since a lot of the people came in,
They
you know,
did.
a lot of the ones that come all the time, I honestly think that your good vibes are definitely helping because, you know, we've been fine.
That's exactly right.
So,
All of us here are in alignment, ready to hear all the good stuff. So,
exactly.
you know, they're going to deliver.
Yes.
And I asked that all the information that we need to channel for this comes to us, you know, with the highest vibration of light and information that we can share. And there we are.
Yeah.
Got your intention, setting your intention is a really powerful thing for no matter what thing, even if it's going to the store. I know I covered this a little bit in episode 1, but not to forget for even the smallest things. It's a powerful thing because you're a powerful creator. Every one of us, actually. So
exactly. And don't forget to be grateful too.
Oh gosh, gratitude and the grace. When you get grace for something that you may have made a blunder or whatever, you know, because we're human.
Yeah.
Spiritual beings in this human body. And you get divine grace or something happens and you somehow you feel that mantle of grace pour over you and you're being like it's a balm coming over you. You feel soothed and loved and taken care of. All of that divine grace, that kind of thing comes when you accept you know, everything in your life that you have brought, that spirit has brought in front of you. And I think that's really important, being thankful for every single thing. And they're not all, oh, this is great, you know. No, but accept it as just part of that road you're walking. And it always leads you to the next step, to the next step. Even if some of the steps are a little, could have done without that step.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because they're ultimately, you know, there's a lesson behind them. And
There's always a lesson.
I may not like the circumstance, but I have to be grateful for the lesson.
Exactly.
Because
and
it's
sometimes you can't see the lesson till years
much
later. You know, when you look back and you go, oh man, my mom and dad were a little this and a that and the other thing, but look at how independent I am. Look at how I
Yeah.
have self-confidence. Look at how whatever you got, even though these things seem negative to you growing up, you came out of it as someone who was uniquely you.
Exactly.
And they say we pick our parents for the lessons we need throughout childhood so that we can create who we are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, sorry, I didn't realize my one kitty was in my closet, and she just kind of popped out and is looking at me like, don't look at me. You don't see me. I'm not here.
That's cute. That
Yeah,
is cute.
totally fun.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, shall we pull a couple cards?
Why don't we? Yep. I'm going to stick with the Archangel Michael cards because they were working for me.
Yes, they were. Okay, I'm going to do. Oh, oops. This is magical messages from the fairies. Did I use this one last time? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay, well, this will be okay.
Heather says, even despite everything
Yes.
going through right now with our apartment, grateful, have a roof over our head and running water. That's exactly right. I said this the other night. I said, my gosh, I've got hot running water. I mean, there are people that don't even have hot water.
Exactly. Exactly. And no matter how bad things are for you. Yeah. No matter how bad things are in your life, someone out there is worse off. So, we got to remember just when I first started the sort of the gratitude thing and in my, in the nightly prayer and whatnot, and tried to think of things to be grateful for. And it was difficult initially to come up with things. But the more that you're grateful for, the more that you will have to be grateful for.
That's
so
how
it went from just, okay, I have to consciously think of a few things to, and I'm grateful for this, and I'm grateful for that, and thank you so much for this. And it was like, okay, stop talking now and go to sleep,
Exactly. They give you more things to be thankful for. You just keep having wonderful things happen.
Yes.
As you become more aligned with that process and that energy, it magnetizes it to you. And that's how it is.
Absolutely.
You have a positive outlook when do positive affirmations, positive intentions for whatever. Not that we don't all go to places where we had a bad day. We're not perfect.
Yes.
But I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I think the 3 cards that I pulled, I think are very clearly relevant to what we're talking about. I think the first one sums up what you were saying, which is get more exercise.
Oh gosh, finally I'm doing it. But
yeah, there you go. And it says, as good as your body becomes stronger, or as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways, which is true.
That is
which
true.
is very true. Yeah. Because
it's so true. I can just tell you from 3 days of being on the treadmill and doing miles, I feel 1,000,000% better. I cannot kid you. I feel balanced, centered, more grounded.
Yes.
My brain is working better.
Absolutely. Okay, the next one that I got was marriage. And it says, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So for those of you out there that are partnered that that are in relationships, enjoy them, celebrate them. Those that are not in a relationship, don't feel left out, because you are always in a relationship with yourself. You should always be in a relationship with yourself.
Well said.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I
And
do.
the last one, practice, practice, practice. And this is, with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. And absolutely, when it comes to grounding, when it comes to anything, anything that you are doing in your life, you're trying to connect to spirit, practice, do it over and over and over again. And pretty soon it'll be, second nature. Grounding and kind of cleansing negative energy has gone from being something that I used to have to concentrate on to, whew, yeah, a little hot in here.
That's really true. And you
Practice.
feel so much lighter and clearer. And when you're practicing talking to your guides and waiting for answers, you're expanding your clairvoyance or clairaudience.
Yes.
You're expanding, you're
Everything.
developing your psychic, your intuition. It's a real thing
Yes,
that we all have.
absolutely.
It's a muscle. You got to work it. So practice.
Exactly. Use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it. That's why they made me get on the treadmill.
Yeah. There you go.
Was that there 3 cards?
Yeah.
Beautiful compassion.
Yeah.
And that's Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So whoever out there needs to touch their compassion, I always pull in the Marys, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. When I'm thinking compassion, even Kuan Yin, which is another incarnation of Mother Mary. So spread your wings. Yeah. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar.
There you go.
Giving me the chills.
Yeah.
Claircognizance, what we were just talking about. I mean, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Those thoughts, those random things that flit into your head, those aren't random things. Those are, you're getting the messages. Pay attention. If you have to carry around something to write on, or, use your iPhone and put it on your notes, whatever you have to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
There it is. That was wonderful. I got so much good energy from this show.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you for reading that book.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't just the book, but I mean,
but still,
wow, I feel like I just raised my vibration about 20,000 degrees.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a point to go through, and there should be something that I can, pick out and say, okay, here's the nugget, this week's nugget. Maybe
I think that would be wonderful. I would look forward to that so much.
Yes.
I love that. Love it.
Perfect. And for those of you that are here, thank you for being with us. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your comments and your likes and all that good stuff. And go down. Once the video is up, go on the video, look in the description. You'll have all of Val's information in there, because we didn't have anyone in the room tonight that could post. So that's okay. It's down in the description. So next, I guess, is it next week?
I have my calendar right here.
That would be the 22nd.
22nd. Mm-hmm.
22nd at your house?
22nd at my house, but bring your book.
Yay! Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I'll make sure I.
You need that good juice,
Mhm.
that vibration.
Yes. Yeah.
I am
Definitely.
I'm definitely an Archangel Michael, fan, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I call him in
Part of
every
the
day.
team.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely part of the team. And
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And love and light to all of you. And we will see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Mhm. That's it.
And yeah, come and join us. Okay,
too.
lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.